Hi there, I'm Steve Karageanes. I'm a sports medicine doctor in Livonia, Michigan at St. Mary Mercy Hospital. I'm originally from Sterling Heights, Michigan. I grew up there. I was born in Detroit and moved out to the suburbs. I went to De La Salle High School, Warren De La Salle High School, and then went to the University of Michigan, and then Michigan State Med School. I've always wanted to be a doctor way back since third grade, and I've always been playing sports too, not very successfully usually. Playing lots of sports but not making a lot of teams, and always was somewhat of a frustrated athlete in that sense. But I really, since I knew what I wanted to do, I went through undergrad pretty easily, just taking my classes that I needed to do to get into medical school, not really worrying about it. And then, but I started realizing I wanted to figure out something that I wanted to specialize in, and it just kind of came to me one day that, oh wait a minute, there's actually sports medicine now. There are actually doctors who study to take care of athletes, and so that made like all the sense in the world, and I started choosing medical schools based on that concept. From there, I went on to my sports medicine training after residency in Cleveland, and then started practicing at Henry Ford Hospital, working with all the professional and college teams there. I got into my career and realized quickly that after a few years I accomplished all my goals in sports medicine, and I wasn't very happy. Then I realized that I was suffering from ADHD, and I got treated for it, and it was like the clouds parted. I realized that since that's who I am as a person, I wanted to be with people who do similar things and work on people who do similar things. And dance medicine, I got an experience with working with the Rockettes when they were in Detroit. And I realized that A, I was really drawn to that kind of work. B, there was a tremendous, huge, gaping need for treatment for that. And then I realized that most dancers didn't trust doctors who didn't know terminology, didn't understand what they go through, which is definitely a different kind of environment than in athletics. I've had a penchant for photography and film when I was like 6 to 8 years old. The biggest challenges I see in filming dance is that there are so many moments that are fleeting that can capture the dance itself. It's really fun to film dance and photograph dance. It's way more fun to photograph dance, I think, because when you film dance, it's really hard I found to get the feeling of it translated to an audience, to watching just a dance being filmed. Dance is so ephemeral. It's in the moment and it's gone. When I shot a contexture show, I was there at the tech walkthrough, and boy, that was helpful, because then I could do a new one to be able to hit basically get my shot. So because of that, it's wonderful to try to capture those moments, be in a position to be able to, and then to choose the right picture that shows off the dancer in the best way possible. I think the most surprising thing about film and myself when I integrate by doing filming and applying it to dance is how much I love it. I don't know, it's something about it. It's a constant challenge, always for, trying to get as I said before about how you can't ever experience dance on video as you do in person. Well, I like to try to come close as possible to doing that when I film. The best advice you can give to a dancer who wants to learn how to take care of themselves is that you have to take ownership of your body and your health. If you prepare yourself beforehand, the night before, buying healthy snacks, and then putting it in your bag before you go for the morning, and have snacks that are stashed away that are good for you and you have available to you, for instance, then you can easily have some healthy snacks. And also, make sure as a dancer that you are honest with yourself. If you feel something wrong, and it's concerning, there's always, pain in doing some dance maneuvers and techniques and steps and such, and it's fleeting. You're on point, it hurts a little bit, you get on point, you're stable now, and then you get off, it hurts a little bit, it goes away. That's one thing, but if you have pain that's going on repeatedly with certain movements, every time you go in releve or every time you're trying to go into arabesque, your back pinches, and it lasts for more than a couple days, then tell someone. Hopefully we can educate people more so that you won't have those things happen against you.